Have lost more friendships, or more friendships have had to navigate really difficult periods of change over this last year in my very first relationship than probably the last 10 years combined. I am very surprised by that because I have made a conscious effort to try to engage with my friendships in ways that I felt like were lacking when other people shifted into relationships, because I have been the friend all of my life who has had to watch other people step away from our friendship as they got into relationships. So I've been super aware of like, okay, Mia, how much time are you investing and how do I continue to maintain these friendships even though I am entering this new phase of a relationship? And so it's been trying to navigate those things, and it's been difficult, but super surprising what my being in a relationship after all these years has done to many friendships with my family and friends. What has not been surprising are the people that I'm closest to. My mom, my roommate and best friend, like obviously our time together, because that's who I spent a lot of my time with previous to Max, has declined. And so we have both had to navigate that through conversation, through discussion, through grief, and just being like, I won't have as much time, but all of the time I do still invest, I want it to be meaningful, and I still want to show up for those people in my life. It has been the friendships that I didn't expect to go through these difficulties when nothing has changed in our interaction style, but somehow that person seeks to still feel as if I'm different. And I am different, but so are they for so many different reasons. I'll be the first to admit that I falter and fail in many ways. I struggle in keeping relationships like intact in terms of in-person interactions. I struggle sometimes with either Marco Polo or texting. I have been going through not just changes when it comes to Max, but like the worst part of my life for the last 4 years. And people who are aware of that are also kind of tired of my consistent, like, I'm struggling. I don't know what to do to change that except to try to continue to do my best, and the people that will remain will be the people that remain. The older I get, the more I realize that friendships are going to ebb and flow throughout our lives, and that sometimes it's okay that they come to an end, and it's not the fault of that person or your fault. Sometimes it is, obviously we know that, but I think what's been interesting is trying to kind of understand I can glean all the good that I had from these relationships and friendships, and I can like mourn what the loss is for me, and then I can continue and move on and wish that person the best. I don't have to always be finding out the why and then taking that why and attaching it to my behavior. Yes, I will be introspective and try to be like, okay, what could I have done better? What do I want to do in the future? But at the same time, sometimes things just end, and that's okay. And I have to just accept that and grieve it and move on. So if you're in that process of grief, of a friendship or a breakup or whatever it may be, I'm sending you a lot of love today.